Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Greetings. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, pleased. Will you? Yes. 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 We have an enormous amount of respect for humanity. We know that you chose very challenging paths for yourselves in this lifetime of ascension. You could not help but face these challenges at a time when the entire multiverse is ascending. Because everything must come up from inside of you and from the shadows. You are all being given a chance to look inside of yourselves, and many of you have started that process by looking outside of yourselves, by seeing the corruption in others and in institutions and systems that you once put your trust in. You have uncovered something that exists as a part of the human experience. And if it's out there, then it's also inside of you. You like it when we tell you that in relationship to manifesting what you want. In other words, when we tell you that everything out there that you desire is also inside of you, there's a warm, comforting feeling that washes over you. But when we are talking about that which is dark, that which is negative, that which is oppressive, and we remind you that if it's out there, then it's also inside of you, that doesn't go over as well. We all live in a holographic universe. There is no separation, and every part contains the whole. Therefore, it does no human any good to simply point a finger and call out those people, those organizations, those systems, those institutions that are doing harm. And doing harm on purpose. Every single person who becomes aware of that darkness must acknowledge that the darkness exists within them as well, and that it is coming up and triggering that person because there's some healing and some forgiveness that is still needed within that individual. You can't just lock them all up and be done with it. Because the consciousness that created those circumstances will still exist. And you are there to elevate the level of consciousness there on earth, and all of that begins by doing it within yourself. You are the point from which everything is being created and experienced. Therefore, it must be up to you to change. And when you see something out there that you don't like, turn the lens on yourself and ask yourself how you can do better. How you can become more of who you really are as a being of unconditional love. Now, the tricky part of life on earth that we were referring to earlier is how. How do you do it? How do you show up in the world as love when there is so much out there that is vying for your attention that is not love? To put it a better way, that stuff or those institutions or those people have the volume of love that they truly are turned down to such an extent that they appear to not be the love that they truly are. And you all know that you can do that from time to time. Something can get to you to such an extent that you are not your best self. You are not your most loving self in all situations. And knowing that does make it easier for you to forgive the others, especially those who never received any love from anyone else in their lives. Imagine what that must be like. Now, the way that you show up as love is by cultivating the love that is inside of you in every moment that it is easy to do so. If you are bored and you don't know what to do, turn your consciousness inward and find the love that you truly are in your heart space. Breathe into it, magnify it, and fill your whole body up with it. Then fill your energy field up with it. And then go out in the world as love. We highly recommend that you start your day doing just that, and that you periodically remind yourself throughout your day that you are there to be love, and that the love that you are to be always exists inside of you. It is just a few moments away from being active within you. And you have the power, always, to activate it. You don't have to wait until some pet or person comes along that is extremely lovable. We know you can do this because we see more and more people doing it all the time. And we get excited every time we see someone choosing love. It is the answer. It is what we all are. And it is what is needed more than anything else on planet Earth right now. Well, the Arcturian Council. And we have enjoyed connecting with you. Hi everybody, thanks for watching. Namaste. Blessings to you and yours. I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend's off to a good start. It's Saturday here. I have a full work day ahead of me, which is fine. I don't mind. What's going on? I have some new items in my store I just created. A healing with shamanic drumming and kind of like throat singing and toning for me. And what was the light language for? Oh, I forget what the light language was for now. Oh, it was Sekhmet. I channeled Sekhmet and had Sekhmet bring through the light language for the goddess energy, activating the goddess energy. So those are the two new items in my store. I have the accessing and develop. That's at danielscranton.com/store. I have the accessing and developing your spiritual gifts course starting on the 26th. So that's just 5 days away at danielscranton.com/gifts. Those are 3 Zoom classes, all 1 hour each. And if you can't make them live, you get the recording. So don't worry. You'll be able to catch up at your leisure. I have the beginners group channeling class on the 30th at danielscranton.com/learn. Links are down below on YouTube in the description if that's where you happen to be watching. Beginners group channeling class is a 2-hour standalone class on Zoom. Then all these are recorded, and so if you can't make them live, you get the recording, no problem. You'll catch up. The satsang for the month is about preparing for ET contact. That's on January 31st. That's at danielscranton.com/satsang. And guided group meditation. SATSANG is how you spell satsang. And then on February 6th, my next Learn to Channel Mega course. 9 2-hour classes all on Zoom with whoever signs up. You can show up with your camera on. You can show up with your camera off. Again, recorded. get the recording, private Facebook group so you can get together and practice. So that's at genderscranton.com/mega. Those are all the things. Talea's doing great. She's loving being home in her playroom and hanging out with her friend Con, and brought back all the toys from Australia, so she's enjoying those. Keeps singing and dancing more and more, and get like the sentences. She's like speaking in these full sentences now. It's very cool to see the ego development and the mind development and the soul development of the child that I love so much. So that's what's going on with her. I've been watching Titans on HBO Max. It's very gross this season. I don't really like it. I think I might give up on it soon and watch something a lot more tame. Oh yeah, there's a new show with Jason Segel and Harrison Ford called Shrinking, I think. I think that's what it's called, on Apple. And I still have Apple, so I might check that one out tonight. Anyway, I hope all is well with you. Namaste. Blessings. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping my YouTube channel to grow. And the way you do that is by commenting, liking, sharing, whatevering. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't yet. And everyone else who's watching everywhere else, come back again in 48 hours, because tomorrow is a day off from making a new one. See you later, everybody. Bye.